Good morning. So the question of the day is, would you allow your computer to make phone calls for you, make appointments for you? Has artificial intelligence gone way too far? So take a look at this new product, which is supposed to do basically just that, act as sort of an assistant. You've seen the Siri and some other products like, what is it, Google? I forgot what it is. Go Gadget Google. Anyway, take a look at this.
The rollout and showcasing of Duplex, which is an AI that pretends to be human and will actually call and talk to a business for you. Here's an example of a haircut being scheduled.
So how can I help you?
Hi, I'm calling to book a women's haircut for a client. I'm looking for something on May 3rd.
Hi, I'm looking to book an appointment, and
Sure, give me 1 second. Sure, what time are you looking for around?
At 12 p.m.
We do not have a 12 p.m. available. The closest we have to that is a 1:15.
Do you have anything between 10 a.m. and 12 p.m.?
Depending on what service she would like. What service is she looking for?
Just a woman's haircut for now.
Okay, we have a 10 o'clock.
10 a.m. is fine.
Okay, what's her first name?
The first name is Lisa.
Okay, perfect. So I will see Lisa at 10 o'clock on May 3rd.
Okay, great. Thanks.
Great. Have a great day. Bye.
Now I look at that and I get so excited, but also in the back of my head I'm a little bit terrified. I mean, anytime I get the option to not have to deal with another stranger that I am not connected to in any way whatsoever, I will take that option. Now that said, a thing that we need to keep in mind is this was a demo of most likely one of the best examples. Even the CEO of Google, Sundar Pichai, even said that some didn't go as expected, although how bad it was, we don't really know because they didn't play audio of it. On their blog, they did include an example at the bottom that it does sound somewhat disconnected, or the tone didn't match up to the regular conversation. Even that seemed pretty real. But once again, I really want to hit, we need to be wary of this. This is a demo, this is an example, right? Like, remember how awesome Siri seemed the first time that was demoed, and then you got a completely different experience when it was in your hands? Or to make it Google-centric, do you remember a Google Glass for the public? Or, oh man, remember the Pixel Buds, which Google had essentially been like, you can put these in your ear, talk to anyone speaking 40 different languages. Easy peasy. Real world implementation though, less than ideal according to some. It was just the Google Translate app, which you can get through any phone, and wireless headphones, which you can have any wireless headphones. Anyway, main point, I am very excited about the concept, but ultimately, like with everything we talk about, we're just gonna have to wait and see. But from that,
So I got some comments about this technology. So it sounds like a cool idea on the surface, like many ideas do on the surface, in terms of, I mean, think about it. It's sort of like having your own personal assistant. Most of us can't afford to actually have one. So wouldn't it be nice if your phone or your computer could do that for you, make arrangements for you, you know, basically allowing you to do more, right? But here's some of the problems that I see with that. So if you first of all, the first thing that comes to mind is pranks. I mean, prank calling is already a thing. It's already a nuisance. So now you don't even have to actually make the calls. You could just sit there and program it and order pizza for someone's house and swat people and all this kind of stuff. So yeah, there's that. Then there's you know, and it's funny, that's one level of nuisance. Then there's another level of nuisance, which is, think about living in a future when you call someone potentially, and like you call, I don't know, a restaurant or whatever, place of business, and you were asked, is this a human or AI? Like the idea that businesses get annoyed by these AI programs calling them And then it's not just the AI program calling them, it's just that when it doesn't work properly, right? So you have a busy day, you got a lot of stuff going on, and then you got this phone call coming in from this computer, and you're saying, we have something at 10 a.m., does that work for you? And it's like, please repeat. I don't understand. Again, you're super, super busy. You're trying to tend to your actual customers who are in your place of business. And here you have someone who, in your opinion, is too lazy to pick up the phone and just make the phone call. And they're taking up your time with their stupid technology, which doesn't really work. And think about even in a restaurant environment. It's noisy. There's a lot of background noise. I think as a human, it can be difficult to hear what the person is saying sometimes. So for the AI, good luck. So there's so many scenarios where this could be a nuisance to the point where even when it's not a nuisance, it could sort of be rejected. So let's say you're using this technology and you call a restaurant and they can hear the AI can hear them fine, but the restaurant has sort of a unwritten policy of not accepting AI calls. It would be the equivalent of speakerphone. That's the old school with speakerphone, right? So speakerphone came out. It's this, it's funny to think of it as new technology, but at some point in time, speakerphone was new technology. So some people, well, what would happen is on speakerphone, I guess some speakerphones were not that good, or the environment was too noisy. Bottom line is, people got the understanding, or the speakerphone got this reputation of being a little bit of a nuisance because you couldn't really hear what the person was saying. Again, you're busy, you're trying to do your job, and now you have to work extra hard to hear what's being said on the phone because someone, again, and see, it's the same kind of thing. In your opinion, too lazy to pick up the phone, right? You're too lazy to pick up the phone, and now you're making my job more difficult. So that's something that happened in the past, and what would happen is, it got to the point where, again, I'm thinking a parallel thing will happen with this new technology. In my opinion, you would make calls with a speakerphone, and someone could hear you fine. It's not a matter of they can't hear you; they just don't like speakerphone. Is this kind of a? It's almost like bad manners or bad etiquette or whatever you want to say. So, you're on speakerphone, that annoys them. Even though they can hear you, they will pretend like they can't hear you. Like, are you on speakerphone? Hello, could you pick up the phone, please? I swear, that's what people would do. Again, they would hear you fine and then pretend like they can't hear you because they don't like being on speakerphone. That's the kind of nuisance that speakerphone became. So I'm thinking these AI calling things are going to go down the same route. So some people are going to actively sort of refuse and reject. And because it's a computer, it's so much easier to hang up. Some businesses, surprisingly enough, have people that work there who will actually hang up on people, and not even for really good reasons. So can you imagine, you don't like AI call technology or whatever, and you get this AI call and you're busy and you just don't want to be bothered. Or more, maybe you're busy and you don't even want to be on the phone, and it's an AI. Click. Right? How many of these AI calls are going to get rejected? So once again, there's the situation where it doesn't work properly. So it can't hear the person can't hear the AI, right? There's miscommunication back and forth. Please repeat. And then there's a situation where it's just sort of a, what's the word? Taboo. Right? So even when it works perfectly, people just have this negative image of it. So they just reject the calls automatically. Anyway, that's my thoughts. What do you think? Go ahead and comment below and let me know. I am interested to hear your ideas on this new technology and what it means for the future. This is Carl Speaks Wall Street, and I'm going to change out of my what is this, 99th birthday or 100th birthday t-shirt for my grandpa, my late grandfather, and get myself dressed and head into the office. A lot of big things happening right now. I am getting pretty close to having a new client go live. It's a pretty big client, and been really busy getting that done. It's can be a little bit stressful at times. You know, it's the anticipation. You don't know what thing might have been missed or what thing you didn't anticipate. You know, you just try to reevaluate everything that you've done. You know, communication is essential. You know, coordination is essential. Making sure all the teams are on the same page and everyone's in agreement, everyone's in sync, and keeping everyone in harmony. Dealing with multiple personalities. You know, just trying to make it all sync and gel together so that as a team, you can make sure you've covered all your bases so that when a client goes live, it's all thumbs up. But that's coming up pretty soon. You know, little pressure, little bit of pressure, but I love pressure, right? I'm the motorcyclist. I'm the Air Force guy. Hoorah! So I got this. But right now, I'm going to get my butt to the office very early today because I want to make sure I'm catching up on all the stuff that's outstanding and a lot of stuff coming down the pipe in the future as well. So I want to get a good head start on the day, and then I want to be able to get out of the office on time because it's Friday and I'm ready to have my weekend. I'm going to be doing some work on my motorcycle. I got to change chain, old rusty chain I wanted to break on me, so I got to change that. I got the tool yesterday to do it. Now I got to research how to do it. If I get home on time today, I might get started on it and then finish up in the morning because I'm going to need some time. I haven't done any mechanical work in a while, so yeah, there's that. Anyway, comment below. Let me know what you think about Snoop Technology. Have an awesome day and an awesome weekend. And until the next episode, thank you for watching. Thank you for watching. Have an awesome day. I know I can't sing. You don't gotta tell me. You don't have to tell me. Ciao. Bonjour. Salut.